Peace. So I'm going to do a mukbang, and I got some Caribbean food for kind of like a brunch situation because I haven't had breakfast. So I have a lot of food here, or a lot of food for me anyway. Um, okay, I'll start with drinks. I have ginger beer. Ginger beer. I got a large, so I guess they don't have large, so they just gave me two. And I have banana and cheese. I might not eat this. Maybe I'll give this to my boyfriend. I don't know. I do want to taste it though. And the piece de resistance is. Let me bring this camera closer. That is red snapper with plantain, cabbage and carrots, and rasta pasta. Hope this little situation's okay because I'm seated on the floor. And I'm almost in a split, but not really. I'm in a half split. And then we have red velvet cake. Hold on, let me open it for you. Red velvet cake. I originally wanted sweet potato pudding. In case any of y'all are wondering, I am Caribbean American. I was born here. All of my lineage is from the Caribbean. I'm first generation American. So, a lot of items aren't new to me. I make ginger beer. I just don't feel like going through the trouble. I wouldn't say Red Velvet's Caribbean per se, but Caribbean restaurants usually have all kinds of cakes. Usually, almost always, yellow cake or sponge cake. There'll be some type of sweet potato pudding, which is what I wanted. There'll be a whole bunch of different varieties of pastries and tarts made of coconut. There'll be sugar cake, which is really like coconut and sugar baked into like kind of like a giant macaroon kind of situation. If you want to compare it to something more familiar, there'll be gazada, which is like a pastry that has like a coconut filling, and there'll be coconut drop, which is kind of like a scone with coconut and raisins, if I could describe it. Yeah. So that's that. Rasta pasta. Rasta pasta is kind of basically some type of noodle. Usually it's like a multicolored noodle with mixed with some vegetables, some kind of cheese sauce. Usually has a little bit of heat in there and some spices. Um, I wouldn't say it's anything like macaroni and cheese. It's usually looser than macaroni and cheese. We all know what red snapper is. It's a fish. I wanted salmon. I can't have a lot of seafood. I do eat fish. I've been on a fish kick for the past month of March. But I don't really eat whole fish because I have this fear of choking. So this will be interesting. This was a substitute. I wanted salmon. And yeah, everything else is familiar. Plantain is in the banana family. And ginger beer is not really beer. It's like a fermented ginger drink. So I just thought I'd explain it a little bit for anyone who does not has never had like Caribbean cuisine or doesn't have any affiliation with the West Indies. Hopefully it was helpful in some kind of way. I'll try to do that with whatever I'm eating, unless it's something obvious like pizza. But let me back up a little bit. This isn't. This feels watered down to me. It has good spice. I love when it has heat to it. A lot of people put like more sugar than heat. So I like the heat of the ginger. Ginger beer is also good during time of the month, or even ginger tea. Just the ginger in general. So let me see something. Hold on a second. Okay, you might hear alerts and updates. I have to keep it on because I'm waiting for someone to come. So, here is the bun and cheese. It's not really a bun. It's like kind of like a fruit bread, kind of. Some places leave out the cherries and the candied fruit, which I love when they do that. It's kind of like what do you call it? Bun and cheese is like fruit cake with cheese in there, hard cheese. Just want to taste it. It's good. I'm gonna take off a corner. I'm gonna give the rest to the boyfriend whenever he gets here. But it has good flavor. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. And the cheese was the right cheese. A lot of places now put American cheese in it. The cheese that goes in bun and cheese is different than American cheese. It's different than cheddar cheese. I would say it's in the family of those, but it just tastes slightly different. It's been like a crazy week. Just so many freaking issues. I don't even know what to say. I haven't gotten no time to myself. I've just been having so many customer service issues, filling out so much paperwork. I've had a migraine for like 2 days. I think it's day 3 today. Not bad. I wish it had more sauce though. I couldn't remember because I haven't had Rasta pasta in a while, maybe like a year, and I couldn't remember which restaurant that I used to order from had the one that was on point. I couldn't remember which one it was. And I barely ever order from either one of them because they don't come upstairs. I'm in a walk-up apartment. They don't come upstairs. You have to go downstairs, and going up and down the stairs hurts. So I usually avoid just ordering from them. But oh, that, and they take forever. They take like an hour and a half. Now here's this fish. I don't know if you want. Well, damn, it's a big piece of fish. Oh, y'all can see that really good. That is a gigantic piece of fish. Although, you know, in the center of a fish is giant bones, but, you know. Let's see if I could get this whole bone situation out. That would be awesome. That would be awesome, dude. At least most of it out. Okay. think I got the center bone out. I know there's other bones somewhere, but because there's bones along the edges as well. I don't mind the red snapper fish, but if they could debone it for me, that'd be wonderful. Of course, if they actually deboned fish for you, they'd probably charge you like $30. But yeah, when I'm really overwhelmed and I don't get time to think or just like not do anything, I get sick. And I can't get my blood sugar down for shit. Oh, I was saying, oh, there's a lot of pasta. But I think this is one of those containers that had the dividers. This little corner here has the veggies. Then under the fish is most of the pasta. I thought it was all pasta. Well, I guess it's a good thing because I don't really need to eat that much pasta. Like, girl, what are you going to do with that much pasta? This is good, though. I'm just trying to be really careful eating the fish. Because I'm tremendously paranoid with it. But I like that I'm appreciating fish more. I'm like so tired of chicken. I mean, I'll still eat it because, truth be told, I have so much chicken in the deep freezer right now. But to take a break is lovely. For April, I might even try like doing some vegetarian kind of meals. Luckily, I don't have to look it up because I do have some vegan cookbooks. I just love different cuisines. Like, I'm so excited to talk about food more with y'all. You know what's expensive? Red snapper. Salmon is getting up there. They stay ripping off people with shrimp. I only know because of my mother. I'm personally allergic to shellfish. Um, I think porgy is expensive too to buy. And these are stuff that's usually used in like West Indian type foods. As far as fine dining, I don't know what fishes they use. I do have a good amount of veggies here though. They have like the julienne carrots. There was a period of time where I would not eat carrots at all because my mother used to force eating carrots down my throat. Oh, it's good for your eyes, it's good for your eyes. Then in 5th grade, I started having to wear glasses. And I'm like, you know what? You've been lying to me. So for a couple of years, I think I rebelled against carrots. I mean, I'll eat them now if they're in something, but I don't rush and go buy carrots. I really don't. I don't mind them in stuff. I don't know. I think that goes to a lot of things. We're like raised being forced to eat certain things, like you don't really eat it anymore. That's why I think a lot of parenting advice books tell you not to force your children to eat. I mean, you don't want to raise spoiled brats where they think you're going to cook something separate for them all the time, but at the same time, you don't want to raise people with unhealthy food habits either. Just like it's not good to compare your body in front of children. I grew up with that. Like my mother always comparing her body and self-loathing. Oh, she wished she was back at the size she was before I was born and all types of nonsense. There's a whole bunch of bones in this. bone, and all of that is bone and skin. I can never be pescatarian. I'd starve to death. Not for dislike of fish, because I find the more like I shop and I'm able to just like randomly explore stores, there are so many different varieties of fish. But it's supposed to be best to be able to like cook and eat a whole fish, because there's so much manipulation and possibly processing that goes along with like fillets and things sometimes. But I don't know, it just seems like a task. I mean, I've roasted a whole fish before and it was lovely, but I couldn't do this every day. Like, this is not enjoyable. This is torture. Like, give me my food. And I guess you go say what's different than when you eat a chicken. The bones are bigger. More than likely, they won't get lodged down my throat. But yeah, I am laying up on the chicken. I eat vegan meals sometimes though, and I love vegan restaurants. There's this health food spot that opened up downtown where I live, and I'ma definitely have to show y'all in there. I'm like in love. It's not even like this big fancy place. It's just the food and the clean atmosphere. They got fresh coconut water. They had like coconut water and pineapple juice, salmon salad. I was with it. I did pick up a flyer, but it's in my book bag somewhere. They need to revise that ginger beer recipe. Something is missing. I don't know, maybe cream of tartar or something. It's missing some depth, some thickness, something. Like you could tell it's ginger beer, but I wouldn't say it's good ginger beer. I might run out of memory soon. When I see it going to only 500, what the hell is the M's for? I don't know. But when I see it going to 500 on my screen, I'll try the red velvet cake. Because I'm going to take 5 on this. They should have given me more cabbage. They was hella stingy with the cabbage. I really stuffed it in there. Okay, it's dwindling down. I don't have a separate fork. They didn't include any utensils, which usually I don't care, but that also means I'm not getting up. So I'll be eating with my hands. You want some? Okay. So first, the frosting test. Kind of weak. The cream cheese frosting is a little thin. Now for the actual cake. Very light. It's moist too. To be honest, with the ginger beer, I can't tell if it's authentically flavored. I'm not sure what that is in the back. It's like darker. Let's see. I don't know. I think the back just has like more red velvet pieces that are just like more chocolatey, it seems like. Okay. So it's not bad. I'll finish it later. Look at my fingers. I'm almost full, to be honest with you. I haven't eaten nothing all day and I'm almost full. Okay. I'm not going to overstuff, but I am going to eat more. Okay. My memory's about to go out. And that's how much I got through. I made a little dent in the corner. That's about it. I know I'm not eating all this pasta. I know that for sure. But I am going to try to finish off the fish. Because I'm really not a fan of second day fish. I rather eat fish fresh. So, yeah. Almost done with the ginger beer. I'm not drinking this one today. I'm going to put it in the fridge. But, yeah. I appreciate you for watching my... Excuse me. Mukbang. Caribbean food style. And, yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you enjoy. Let me know if you want to see more. Okay? Bye.